Welcome to the show. I am the last Deadeye. You are riding shotgun with me while we go on another adventure and look at the return of the Deadeye. As you can see, we are in Saint Denis, heading north out of Saint Denis from the Butcher, following the train tracks up on the east coast of the map. Pretty sure you already know, but just in case anyone doesn't, Saint Denis is over on the east side of the map in the Lemoyne state. It's one of my favorite spots to hunt. You come up here, and just outside the city, you can just make some money. And we're targeting birds and alligators. And I know a little bit of a glitch in this area, and that is if we take the alligators and kill a couple of them while we're looking out in the ocean, you know, we'll skin them and kill them with no other alligators in sight, then mysteriously all of the alligators that are behind us off screen disappear. Now, I've discussed this bug before on the channel, but it doesn't hurt mentioning it again for anybody who might be new to the channel or just watching the video. You know, a lot of people might just have seen my gold videos where I'm earning gold doing On the Hunt with Hector over in Benedict Point. We will not be earning gold in this video. As you can see at the top there, I earned just shy of $80 and 530 XP in just over 14 minutes. $337 an hour, 2,250 XP, somewhere in there, you know, an estimation. That is not a bad run, but you can do 450 an hour in this area. It's not unheard of. I'm not really in speed mode. I'm kind of taking it chill, enjoying the hunt. I only got, I believe, you know, 1-star pelt for my alligator there. It was only a poor alligator. That would have increased the profits a little bit, but not much. I mean, a perfect alligator skin. Now see, all those birds, they were behind us. And now they're there, spawned for us to kill. But there's no alligators over there. So when we aim at the birds now, it's not going to auto-aim onto the alligators and make it nearly impossible to shoot the birds. We're going to have auto-aim hitting birds non-stop, which will allow us to take down quite a few birds. And the trick is to get them down really close to you, because if you wait and they get out there, then they'll despawn when they're off the radar. And also, try and keep them all in your line of sight. That helps a lot when they're like at the edge of the radar and stuff, if you're looking at them. And it doesn't have to be in your character's line of sight, it has to be in your physical person's line of sight. So as long as it's on the screen, it will help hold it from disappearing. Your character can have his back to it, like you can be facing your horse and putting something on your horse, but try and keep the carcass itself on the screen. For some reason, I feel that helps keep them from despawning on you, so you can get them all cleaned up in time. Spoonbill are really what you want to target when you're out here more over anything else. They give you $1.95 per plume, and you can get as many as 3 plumes per bird. And following the spoonbill, you want to look for heron, because they will give you $1.50 per feather or plume. Yeah, heron are plumes as well. They'll give you $1.50 for each plume. So you can carry 10 of each feather. So that's $19.50 for the spoonbill, $15 for the heron. And then there's the sandhill crane, which will give you $12 for 10. It's $1.20 each. And then there are pelican as well, which will give you $1.20 per feather. If you see loons flying by, they'll give you $1.20 per feather, but you'll only get as many as 2 feathers from loon. Oh, you know what? I kill a bunch of ducks on this run. That's why the pay is so low. See, ducks do not really give you good money. The only reason I'm killing them is for the animal fat, so I can make explosive ammo. I didn't have 10 animal fat on me. I think I'm full on all my ammo, but I wasn't full on fat. So some of the time in this hunt is spent killing ducks. And sure, I get a little bit off of their feathers. And also, the animal fat that I looted from them was not sold at the butcher, so that value of that fat was not included in the total. So I guess ducks, in a sense, kind of nerfed the return on this hunt. It might have been a $400 or $450 hunt if I would have been hustling and not messing around with ducks. But anyways, what's done is done, and I made 80 bucks in 15 minutes. You can't turn your nose up at that. That's worth doing, especially when I'm filling up on animal fat doing it. So that's an alternative to going to Emerald Station. Just come out here and hunt birds and just get what fat you can as it comes to you. But if you really need a lot of animal fat, then it's really better to go to Emerald Station, because you can get 15 to 25 animal fat just as fast as you can skin it practically. Then switch servers and repeat. And I have a video in my tips, tricks, guides, exploits, and glitch playlist which describes how to go about getting that animal fat at Emerald Station. So if you are not familiar with that method, definitely check that video out. You'll be shocked how easy it is to pick up 40, 50 animal fat in no time. If anybody has any questions about this method, you can leave a comment down below. I'd be happy to answer you. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss any future videos, different methods for hunting. You know, I might have some sort of glitch or exploit that I come across, and you could be one of the first people to find out about it if you hit that subscribe button. Everybody who's already subscribed, I really appreciate that. When I'm making this video, I actually have 99 subscribers. I'm waiting for my 100th one. I'm really excited about hitting 100, because then I can actually make a URL for my channel, and I can start telling it to people without having a whole bunch of random digits be my URL. So that next subscriber is going to really put us in a situation where I can start spreading the news more about this channel. But every single one of you that's clicked that subscribe button counts just as much as this 100th one, because I wouldn't be at 99 waiting for 100 without you. So thank you very much for hitting that button. I appreciate you viewing this video as well, and I don't want to ramble on about subs and views and clicking like buttons and all that. So let's just get back to talking about Red Dead Redemption 2 here. And I'm skinning some pelican. That's right, I had a pelican fly over. Once morning comes in this location, the pelicans will flock and fly over. Now there's up north, there are some static pelican spawns which are on the edge of the coast, right where the water meets the land. I know 4 static pelican spawns up there, but if you shoot down the flock that's flying overhead, even just one bird there, then the ones in the static locations will not appear for you this session. They are all interconnected, and once you take down a pelican, all the static ones will disappear. Anything that's not on your screen after you shoot the first one will be gone. So you want to have a couple of them in view to shoot when you see them, because there's 2 static spawns up north where there's only 1 pelican, but I know 1 static spawn that has 2 pelicans, and if it's daytime and you haven't shot a pelican, then you can guarantee get those pelicans to spawn in that session, as long as it's not thunderstorming. They will not spawn in a thunderstorm. Like, if you actually, you can be looking at them and watching them, and a storm's rolling in, but thunder hasn't cracked yet, and then that very first time thunder cracks, those birds will pick up wing and take flight. It's pretty neat. I've seen it before. I've witnessed it. Like, I was about to shoot them. And I was far enough off to where there was no possibility it was me that startled them, because I've hunted them so many times. I know for sure I didn't startle them. And I heard thunder, and both of the pelicans at the exact same time lifted up wing and took flight. And I shot them down. Fortunately, I was like right about to shoot them anyways. So them taking flight didn't put them over water where I couldn't get to them or something, because I was able to just pop and get them. But I did see that. That was pretty neat. I wish I had video for it. I could like clip it in and show you, but I don't have that on video. Now I'm cleaning these ducks up, and this other player's horse ran off. And it ran to the other side of me. And now this player's running in between me and my horse, that close. And I thought, okay, as long as you don't shoot me, I'm not going to shoot you. But then he runs over and starts skinning one of my animals. Now, I'm not sure if it's a duck or what's over there. If it's a duck, I want that animal fat off that duck, and that person's stealing from me. So I feel justified at this point to put some shot into him. And, you know, unfortunately, I just noticed on my radar, I think some stuff disappeared when I took that shot. That's another thing, too, is if you have game that's down, even if it's like sitting close to you, and you shoot at something else, it's possible it will trigger those corpses around you to despawn in the instant that you fire your gun. So keep that in mind, because that's a weird glitch that doesn't really get brought up much. I might never even bring that up on the channel again. I should make a video of things not to do when you're hunting, because that would be one of them. When you're having game at your feet that you want to skin. Say you have, like, you just down 4 spoonbill, and they're the most valuable ones. And then a flock of heron fly by, or a flock of pelican, or even just let's just say a hawk flies by, and you're like, ooh, I'm gonna get that hawk. And you look up and you take one shot, and then you realize, oh man, 3 of my spoonbills just vanished for no reason, and I was standing right next to them. That will happen. So you're better off passing on that hawk and taking what's at your feet. It's kind of funny, because that glitch, it rattles in my mind when I'm hunting and I come across that scenario that a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. And they really make it true in this game, because you'll lose what's in your hand if you go for what's in the bush. And it just mathematically is a sound saying now. Like, it's a reality in Red Dead. I hope they fix it soon, but until they do, it's the game we're playing, and we have to deal with it having the mechanics that it has. So it's important to know how it works, so you can use those mechanics to your advantage. That's what I'm telling you this for. If anybody has any questions, wants me to elaborate some, I could make a video or something. Just, you know, if I mention anything in these videos and you're like, oh man, I wish you would elaborate on that, then leave a comment down below. Be like, hey, I would like to know more about this. Can you make a video on it? Or something like that. Give me a request. I'd be happy to hear it. You know, I got only the ideas I have. I can't come up with all the ideas in the world, so I'm looking for things to make videos on. So if you have any ideas, drop comments below. I'd love to hear them. Other than that, if you check out this spot, then I hope you enjoy it. I'll catch y'all on the next episode. Until then, happy hunting. This is The Last Deadeye. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.